Welcome to Peter's Digital World with podcast, live radio, comments, and more.
Hello, and welcome to petersmobileweb.com. Welcome to this live show, and to start with, in this episode, it's going to be a very interesting year in politics. Yes, a very interesting year, like what's happening in Brexit. Now USA have got President Donald Trump, and back in what's called Australia, it's going to be an interesting another year for Malcolm Turnbull, Prime Minister. Yes, it's going to be a very interesting year. Now, to start with, in Australia, now it's come to the stage where politicians have to start changing. Meaning, in other words, they have to start changing in using their own wage in what they have to do for that job they do as politician, instead of using taxpayers' money. Now, over in UK, still talks, of course, are happening with the EU in making UK independent. And like I said, it's going to be an interesting year for USA, where Donald Trump is president. Now, with the world going digital, and many companies are digital already and going further digital, well, it's going to be interesting to see how employment is going to grow. Yes, grow in the future. So that's why back in Australia, at the moment, sure, the main topic is politicians, yes, changing, yes, but listening where future jobs, employment, if they want things to grow, if they want the country to grow, right, well, they have to start looking at where the future jobs are going. Now, many politicians, for an example, well, it's a true statement what I'm making, that is, in the next 10, 20 years' time, when so many jobs will be digital, of course, the way companies are heading, that so many politicians will have retired. They will not be in politics. They'll be retired. Fine. Well, good luck to them, of course. They're in retirement and so forth. They, sure, do whatever they want. But the future is for the next generation, like people that are around 25 or so, 30 of age, 25, 30 years of age. Now, it's logic, it's for their future. Now, also, right now, people that are 50 and over, well, it's unfortunate fact that too many employers are not willing to take 50 and over because of their age. That is a fact. And there's plenty of proof out there. But politicians, getting back to politicians, many of them are 50 and over. No argument. Many of them are 50 and over. And they've got a job. Yes. But how would they know truthfully what it's like for so many 50 and over who are out there and knowing that job that they might have done for years and years, and it's all changed because of digital computer bringing in to companies which are changing everything. I'll give one example. In Melbourne, Australia, now they've had trams, light rail trams, running in Melbourne for a long, long time. And they've had what's called tram conductors for a long, long time. But back in around 1995, 1996, around about there, what happened is the government of the day back then got rid of that job. Yeah, they got rid of that job and replaced it with machine. Yes, a machine replaced it, and it's still operating, of course, in Melbourne, Australia. But that's, and many other jobs did go as well back then. That was around 1996. Now, that's my whole point. Over that time span, there's many of other jobs which are not needed because of digital computer is coming and taking over. Now, in many office jobs, of course, well, yes, computer digital is more and more exploding in many ways for the future. Now, getting back to that job I just mentioned in public transport, that is Melbourne, Australia. Now, so many people were working on those as a conductor, taking fares and that, but they did it for 25, 30 years, for an example, and yet they were around 50, 55 years of age. Now, many of those people could not get another job, and yet a machine replaced their job. See, that's the problem with, this is in Australia, the politicians there are happy to bring in these machines, for example, and replace jobs, like I just said, and which is going to happen more in the future, as I said. So hopefully politicians out there really understand the changes that are coming, which have already happened, but more is going to come more in the future. Now, at the moment, there are a lot of skilled people out there in the digital world who even find it not that easy in getting a job in this field because companies just aren't taking them because they're looking at less staff. But I know for a fact there are many skilled people out there who can, well, have tried and are trying hard, very, very hard, in solo. Yes, working solo. Well, good on them. And I hope many of them are more and more successful. Like, I know one example. Well, one example is for example, this person, nameless of course, did his own website, right, and slowly got it growing, of course, and everything went great, digital wise, of course, and eventually, what happened? Sold the website. Well, that is going to be the next future in business, of course. In building a website, fine, and then selling it. Now, that was done solo. So it's going to be very interesting now with the Prime Minister of Australia and now the USA new President Trump, how these, future jobs, as I keep saying, are going to trend, which they will, in many countries, of course. But it was the example I just gave a few moments ago with someone, as I said, on Nameless, did a great website, had it going for so many years, of course, and everything went great with it, and sold it. Now, the two main social medias that people use today is Twitter, Facebook. Sure, They're the two main ones. But the thing is, in the future, of course, there's going to be more websites building, yes, and will achieve, yes, in the future. So, fortunately, there's more than just Twitter and Facebook out there. Let me say there's more than Twitter and Facebook. Sure, the people running those Facebook or Twitter, good luck. They're millionaires and they've got billions of dollars. Well, good luck to them. But I'm talking about more people out there who have got their own website going and have been very successful, but they're not millionaires. No, they're not millionaires. Well, that's great to hear that they're still successful, but they're not 100% millionaires. Like I said to you, like give an example of the Facebook or Twitter CEO who run those two. But let me say there are many people out there running their own website and very successful. So, and I hope that more people really and truly look to this digital world, which is going to be the future. But politicians, they're behind as usual. But anyway, look, that's all on this particular show. I'll look forward to the next episode, which won't be too far out until the next show. And until then, bye for now.
Hello, welcome to Peter's Mobile Web with lots of digital news podcasts. Anyone can leave their comments on our visitors page. Advertising made easy. Just click the contact page. You'll find plenty of posts on many topics. Visitors can leave comments to any post.